Hello and welcome Concordia Churchwork Programs. My name is Kalina Schoenfeld and I'm so excited to be working on this with you guys for the class of Entrepreneur Development, MBA 660, taught by Dr. Lamb. Who am I? Again, I am Kalina Schoenfeld. I am a Boldog alum from class of 2022. I went to Concordia and got a bachelor's degree in business administration. My concentration was in marketing and I had a minor in graphic design. I currently live in North Carolina, and I am a Chief Account Executive in Human Resource for a small upcoming franchise. It is a coffee company, and my previous experience that helped me prepare for this business plan for you guys is the Lutheran Church Extension Fund, as I have experience of 2 years there, and our main goal was to spread awareness of their organization and their doings to the Concordia students themselves. Why are we here? Why did you guys reach out to us? Why are we needing help? What are we trying to achieve? Our main goal is to spread awareness of the Concordia University Nebraska Church Work Programs to increase the number of students attending. Yes, we want Concordia's numbers altogether to grow and to improve, but specifically we are looking at how to increase the numbers in the church work programs specifically. In order to get a better understanding of the mission and vision, I created a specific mission and vision statement for the church work programs. Concordia University Nebraska Church Work Programs is a community-based experience preparing students to enter the missionary field to spread the awareness of Lutheran education. This mission statement just states and explains that our main goal, our main mission, is to prepare students in the church work program to feel confident and ready so when they enter into their missionary field, they have the confidence and preparation that they are needed. Our vision statement, Concordia University Nebraska Church Work Programs will provide an educational background to prepare students to enter missionary fields wanting to continue to spread of awareness of Lutheran education to multiple communities. Our vision statement is to be spreading the word of Jesus and Lutheran education throughout all communities. And in order to do so, we need to better prepare our students. So with this mission and vision statement created, I was looking back, observing, and realizing that the church work program is really made up of 3 components, and that goes as follows: Christ, education, and community. We can't have a church work program without Christ, education, or community. However, I want to focus on one specifically, and that's community. As we go through this presentation and this business proposal, we'll understand that community is our biggest strength here at Concordia University and Concordia University Church Work Programs. The Lutheran community is one of the strongest communities out there, and we have the best alumni and the best support that anyone can ask for. So if our community is so strong, we should be using it to our best advantage. So, short-term goals. In the next 5 years, increase the number of LCMS church workers from 27 to 35%. Currently, there are only 27% of church workers that are from CUNE, and so we'd like to increase that by 35%, or to 35%. Expand community by reaching out to 5 different Lutheran camps in the next 3 years. I will kind of explain this a little bit further. And then create a recurring event that helps build connections to current and potential students. Again, I will kind of explain these short-term goals a little bit farther, but as of now, to kind of help with some confusion, we really want to focus the connection of current and potential students to create a bond with Concordia University. Long-term goals: increase the number of students attending the church work program by 30% in the next 10 years. This is very doable if we focus on spreading the awareness of the church work programs into the Lutheran communities. And then lastly, have a strong community of Lutheran camps and high schools in the next 8 years. I put Lutheran camps and high school up there just for reference, but this can be churches, youth groups, and more, and etc. But again, we are trying to build the foundation of community to complete our long and short-term goals. To understand how we can improve, I want to see where we are competing with. And Concordia University, Wisconsin is a big competitor to us. Concordia University, Wisconsin is not the only Concordia that is a big competitor. This one is just standing in place for Concordia University, Texas, pretty much all the Concordias. The reason why Concordia University, Wisconsin is on here is because it's one of the more well-known ones. and it is a Lutheran college that offers programs in theology, director of church ministries, pre-seminary, and youth ministry. Basically, why they are a direct competitor is because they offer these same programs and basically the same experience that CUNE does. Kennecook Institute, it's a little bit different, but they are a direct competitor as they are a Christian institution offering preparation for students entering church work. Basically, that little sentence is one of our mission and vision statements, as they offer the same programs and the same preparation for students to enter into missionary work. And then I put in Doane University. They are considered an indirect competitor. However, I put them on here as they offer similar programs, but do not offer a Lutheran experience. And then Doane University is also an indirect competitor, but a large competitor as they are close by. And they also play in the same sports conference as us as well. Thus meaning that if people know Concordia University, they also have awareness of Doane University most likely. To kind of compare us competitively with the other competitors, I created a table that just kind of shows this case where our strong suits at and what our weaknesses are at. As you can see, our competitive score is ranked the highest for specifically the church work programs. This is not concluding the Concordia College itself, just the church work programs. You can see that we are ahead of the game because our obtained position after graduation rate is higher than the others, and then our customer reviews are fairly high compared to the others as well, thus meaning our alumni really like us. Strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. I want to focus on the strengths, and that is providing an educational background to help prepare students for ministry work, and then having a large support from the Lutheran community. Again, the Lutheran community is a huge strength that we have, and we must be able to obtain it in order to achieve it and use it for our advantage. Weakness, we also need to understand that we have weaknesses, and that is lacking in defined and short-term, long-term goals to create accurate strategies for growth. In order to create a proper marketing plan strategy, in order to create proper techniques, in order to see the church work programs go, we need to create a more defined short and long-term goals, and that needs to go beyond just seeing the number of students attending increase. They need to be more defined so we can create proper strategies. Opportunities, again, reach out to Lutheran communities to spread awareness to potential students. Lutheran communities are huge as they are our main target market. So this means that the people within the Lutheran communities have a really high chance of not only attending Concordia, but applying to the church work programs themselves. And then lastly, our threats is similar universities offering similar programs and experiences. This examples is going back to the other Concordias, Concordia, Wisconsin, the Kennecook Institution, and even Midland University is a Lutheran experience offering similar programs and in the same sports category as we are. Marketing strategy. So I would like to see us use these marketing techniques to spread awareness properly and to have our numbers increase on the church work program. These techniques are relationship, evangelism, and niche. In order to get all three of these techniques, we can create an event targeting a specific group to build a positive awareness and connection to the church work programs. Basically, we need to create an event that is targeting our target audience, and by targeting our audience and having them attend this event, will create positive awareness and connections to Concordia and the church work programs, thus them building a connection to the experience already before them even having to tour the campus. So I've been talking about target audience a lot, and to specifically explain what it is, our target audience is young adult men and women actively involved in the Lutheran community. We are trying to attract the Lutheran community, young men and women who are actively involved, as they have a high chance of being interested in the in the Concordia church work programs. They also have a higher rate of applying to Concordia and attending the church work programs. Basically, the Lutheran community who are actively involved have the same background and values as the church work programs that we offer. thus creating connection, bonds, and like a similarity. Basically, it would be an easy transition for students who are actively involved in their Lutheran community to come and attend the church work programs. So, ideas. With all this information that we have, what are we going to do with it? So, a couple ideas that I have. Current students attend Lutheran camps. Lutheran camps are huge as they are just filled with our target audience. So, a lot of ideas that I got back from this, I was reaching out to previous alumni who attended Lutheran camps, and they all said the same thing, unfortunately, that when they attended these Lutheran camps, they asked other camp counselors, like, hey, why do you not attend Concordia University? Why are you not in the church work program here? And they said that they didn't know about Concordia until it was too late to transfer. They didn't want to deal with it. So basically from this small data, this small conversation, we can understand that we are not reaching out to the Lutheran camps, which is really sad as, again, they are our main target audience. And this kind of goes into reaching out to local high schools, specifically Christian high schools, Lutheran high schools. And this can be, we can reach out to them by having current students attending the program, reach out and go to local high schools for chapel, devotions, just reaching out to high schoolers as they will be thinking of college and what programs to enter into. This kind of also goes into volunteering time with local youth groups and events. Again, we are trying to actively be active with our target audience, and we can find our target audience within the Lutheran community, which is camps, high school, young groups, events, etc. Lastly, host events on campus. So, with all that said, what is my final idea? My final proposal for Concordia University church work programs to spread awareness effectively and to increase the number of students attending the program is a lock-in. So, I'm excited for this one as it kind of touches home for me. So the reason why I attended Concordia University, Nebraska was because I attended the Higher Things gathering back in 2017, I believe it was. And I was lucky it was in Seward, as I attended this gathering and fell in love with the campus. I knew right then and there I wanted to be a part of Concordia, I wanted to be a Bulldog, and I knew I wanted to have my college career here. So the lock-in is going to kind of create that experience again, but it's going to be specifically for church work programs. So how do we accomplish this? Well, the church work program, the leaders, will reach out to Lutheran leaders. These Lutheran leaders will be deaconess, directors of Christian education, pastors, etc. And a lot of these Lutheran leaders will be alumni of Concordia. Thus, they will have a connection to Concordia. Thus, they will encourage their students, their youth, to attend this lock-in. So how do we get this started? What is this even going to be about? So the current students enrolled in the Concordia church work programs will be heavily involved. They'll be in charge of devotions, games, supper, and more. Basically, they're there to create connections, build memories, just kind of show them what life on campus really is. This will get them, the potential students, excited, and they will build connections, and they will have this feeling like that they already are a part of Concordia without even applying, you know. So that's what we're going for. It also will create an overnight experience. They will get a taste, little high schoolers will get a taste of college experience. Again, this will consist of games, devotion, supper, and of course, Super Smash Bros. We know that has to be a part of it. And then also, I would like this to be a one-time thing each year in the summertime, every year. This will kind of look like, this will be a basic guideline. Students and their Lutheran leader will arrive on Concordia campus on Saturday afternoon, and they will be greeted by current students. They will have games, devotions, suppers, and more, stay the night, and then that morning they will attend St. John's, which is right across the street. They will attend their church service. The main goal of this lock-in is to create connections from potential students to current students. Once those connections are made, they're going to have a really big connection not only to Concordia, but the church work program itself. So with all that being said, I hope that you guys take this into consideration. I hope it kind of spreads some light on your goals and how to spread awareness of this wonderful program. Thank you guys so much and have a wonderful night.